Dear Diary, I wonder what happened to that sushi I left in my office refrigerator. I guess there'll be free penicillin for everyone when we get back. Ariel helped me tame a horse in that Minecraft game, and now those kids will never be able to troll me again. Probably just a bunch of middle-aged men playing video games in their basements. Losers. Oh, wait a minute. Strike that last part from the record. I was trying to think of exciting ways to wrap up this awards video, but it's proving to be harder than I thought. Maybe I could do a musical number. Or a montage. Everybody loves a montage. Or maybe a special guest appearance. Yeah, that'll do. I've met some famous alumni over the years. Maybe they'd do it. Or there's that miniature horse that lives down the road. Everyone really seems to love him. Oh well. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Welcome everyone to part 3 of the 40th Annual Student Athlete Awards Banquet. Oh, hi! Welcome back, everyone. You know, we had so many great things to celebrate this year. Despite the shortened seasons, 4 of our teams made the postseason. We saw the first graduates from our women's soccer team, who had another amazing year, I might add. Our golf team finished runner-up in the PSUAC, and our men's basketball team capped an emotional night with a buzzer-beating overtime triple by Kwiatkowski. Just to name a few. But it's the little things that really make each year special, and in 2019-2020, there was no shortage of those moments. Oh. Hey there, little Patty.
Woo! I like really bad movies.
Oh, well, thank you. That was very informative, but you're early. You don't come on for a little bit yet.
Push the button, Frank.
Okay. All right. You run along now. Run along. Sorry about that, folks. Can't get good help these days. But let's get on with the show, shall we? Our first award is a very special honor bestowed by our coaching staff. This is the John Fritz Sportsmanship Award. This award means a great deal to me personally, and it's given out to the students who carry on John Fritz's legacy and values. John loved competition. But he never lost sight about what was important about our athletic programs. That sport was a means to educate ourselves, to build community, and to challenge ourselves competitively and ethically. The students who receive this award have demonstrated those same ideals and a commitment to respect their opponents, their teammates, officials, and themselves. They are leaders in their own right and role models for how to play the game. Our first recipient of the John Fritz Sportsmanship Award, from women's soccer, a senior from Dorrance, Pennsylvania, Ariel Rollins. From men's golf, a sophomore from Drums, Pennsylvania, Kyle Winder. For women's volleyball, a senior from Grove City, Pennsylvania, Mackenzie Wolf. For men's soccer, a senior from Coatesville, Pennsylvania, Jack Prima. For women's basketball, a freshman from Howard Beach, New York, Rosa Lydia Caputo. From men's basketball, a senior from New York City, New York, Jonte Washington. For softball, a freshman from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Sarah LaManna. And for baseball, a sophomore from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, Rafael Santos. Congratulations to our John Fritz Sportsmanship Award winners. Truly an outstanding group of individuals. And speaking of impressive people, we now have 13 very special awards to give out. Please join us in congratulating our 4-year student athletes. All right, little Patty, you're up. Come on out.
Hey now. Should I announce down here? Over here?
Or would you just pick a spot? Terrible idea. Yeah. Who's this? Oh, crap. Hey, boss, how are ya?
What are you doing? Better not be making fun of me.
No. Nothing like that going on here. Didn't think you were going to make a show.
I wouldn't miss it. Kind of get the feeling that you were going to try and do this part without me.
Okay. Well, no. I wouldn't even think of that. Would never think of that. But I'm just going to step over here. Let me take over.
Sorry, everyone. Just can't get good help these days. Honestly, who do we hire? Are you just going to stand there?
Woo!
The Nittany Lion Shrine is a special part of any visit to a Penn State campus. As a Hazleton athletics tradition, we show our thanks to all student athletes who compete for an entire 4 years of their career by giving them a senior award of a Nittany Lion statue. Now, here are our recipients. For men's golf, from Hazel Township, PA, Josh Provost. For women's soccer, from Mountaintop, PA, Bree Fetterman. From Ole Valley, PA, Lauren Degler. From Wilkes-Barre, PA, Katie Olszewski. From Freeland, PA, Maddie Palumbo. From Lake Harmony, PA, Megan Principe. And from Dorrance, PA, Ariel Rollins. For men's soccer, from Coatesville, PA, Jack Prima. And from Benton, PA, Isaac Whiteknight. For women's basketball, from Grove City, PA, Mackenzie Wolf. For men's basketball, from Mountaintop, PA, Robbie Hopkins. And from New York City, Jonte Washington. And for softball, from Bloomsburg, PA, Jerica Chorba. It is no small feat to navigate collegiate life while managing classes and athletics. So for that, we thank you for your commitment to our programs.
Okay. Well, thanks, Patrice. Great to hear from you. And congratulations to our Nittany Lion Award winners. We've had the opportunity to watch you compete for 4 years, and I can't believe it's over already. Can't even believe I'm saying that. But we know you're going to go out there and do great things, and we're going to miss you. But we can't wait to hear from you down the road. So best of luck to all of you. With that being said, we have come to our final awards of the year. To be named Student Athlete of the Year, a player must meet a combination of the following criteria. The student athlete must have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher, been an outstanding contributor to his or her team, and displayed great sportsmanship, leadership, and character throughout his or her season. I'll begin by reading the names of the men's nominees.
Freshman, Jeremy Harper. Senior, Isaac Whiteknight. Senior, Robbie Hopkins. Sophomore, Rafael Santos.
And this year's male student athlete of the year is sitting right here with me. Congratulations to Robbie Hopkins from men's basketball. Congratulations, Robbie.
Thank you.
Robbie's been nominated multiple times for this award and had another outstanding season this year. Robbie, I just want to take a minute and run through some of your accolades from the 2019-2020 basketball season. 4.6 assists per game, which led the Penn State University Athletic Conference. And you had the best assist-to-turnover ratio in the conference as well. 3.3 assists for each turnover committed, and by the way, you only committed 34 turnovers during the season while playing 874 minutes on the court. You put up a career-high 25 points this season against the eventual conference champions in Penn State Mont Alto, and later that weekend you dropped 10 assists in Stabler Arena against Lehigh Valley. And that effort went a long way to lock up your team's third straight berth in the conference playoffs. And earned you the title of PSUAC Player of the Week as well, so congratulations there. We know from your coaches and teammates just how dedicated you were to the squad. Coach Rush always described you as being a coach on the floor for the rest of the guys, great leader, and an excellent role model as well for younger athletes. Off the court, not too many academic awards you haven't earned. A PSUAC Academic All-Conference for 4 seasons, a 3-time USCAA National All-Academic Team member, and you made the Dean's List every semester at Penn State Hazleton. So really a great job. It was our honor to watch you play, and we enjoyed every minute of it. Robbie, you don't see too many throwback point guards these days, and I would have to agree with Coach Rush that no one in the conference played that position quite as well as you did, or for anywhere close to the amount of minutes. How was it that you were able to play all those minutes with such great composure and poise, knowing that you were going to face such intense pressure every night?
Well, you know, since I started playing basketball, I always had the ball in my hands. I was always facing pressure, guys, 2 or 3 guys on me, full court, all that stuff. So it's just something that I've learned from a young age, be able to handle the ball, handle the pressure, and then you know, just getting in shape, working out in the off season. Like I said, I credit a lot of that to my dad. He always pushed me to, you know, get out, work my ball handling, work my conditioning, and get in the best shape I could. And that's, you know, that's basically all I did to be able to play those minutes. You got to be in good shape.
Yeah. How gratifying was it to you to make the postseason for the 3rd straight season?
It was definitely a great feeling. You know, we went through a lot more this year than I would say we went through the last 2 years to make it. We started the year with 13 or 14 players, and we went to the playoff game with only 8. So, you know, we lost guys to injuries. Guys didn't come back after the first semester, stuff like that. So this year we definitely went through a lot more than we had in the past 2 years. But, you know, going into the year, one of my goals was to make the playoffs again. So, you know, being able to do that and get into the postseason definitely meant a lot.
Now, now that it's all said and done, career's over, what does this achievement mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, another goal that I set out at the beginning of the year is to win this award. You know, I haven't won in the past, and I put a lot of work in the off season. You know, credit to my coaches, Coach Snavage. I worked with him a lot in the weight room. You know, getting stronger, trying to get in the best shape I could. Coach Fior. He worked with me on the court, you know, trying to just improve on some things that I can improve on. And then Coach Rush, you know, believing in me, putting his faith in me, that he did since I was like a freshman. All those 3 guys, they helped me a lot to improve this year and play the way I did, so I give a lot of credit to them.
Great. Well, again, great job this season, and we wish you the best of luck as you head off to grad school. So good luck, Robbie.
Thank you.
Now let's introduce our nominees for the 2019-2020 Female Student Athlete of the Year.
Senior, Breanne Fetterman. Junior, Abby Beswar. Freshman, Scarlett Vargas. Junior, Mackenzie Joy.
All right, and this year's winner is my second special guest today, Breanne Fetterman from Women's Soccer. Congratulations, Bree. Bree, just like Robbie, you've been nominated several times for this award. You had another outstanding soccer season. You led the PSUAC in assists for the third straight season, but you added 8 goals this year, which was a career high. And that landed you in the top 5 in the conference in total points as well. You saved one of your best efforts for one of the biggest games of the year, notching 3 assists in the semifinal playoff victory at Penn State Mont Alto. In the second half alone, you issued a game-tying pass, assisted on the go-ahead score, and an insurance goal, both of which came late in the action and helped propel your team to the conference championship game. For the third straight year, you were named first team PSUAC All-Conference and issued a second team award as a USCAA All-American, your third straight All-American honor. You had an outstanding athletic career, but throughout it all, 3-time PSUAC Academic All-Conference team member. You were able to complete your associate's degree and pass your boards to become a physical therapist assistant. You earned your bachelor's degree earlier in May, and during your senior year, you worked as a tutor for the Student Success Center to help other students with their academics. So well done to you, and congratulations. Bree, you were a top midfielder and always at the top of the assist charts in the conference. What were you always looking for out of the midfield, and what makes passing the ball so rewarding?
Well, I was looking for our midfield to work together in unison so that we could find those scoring opportunities and sending those beautiful passes to our offense so that we could create scoring opportunities.
Cool. How meaningful was it for you to get past Mont Alto and get to the PSUAC championship game for the second straight year?
It was extremely rewarding, especially coming from having 8 players our first year to full squad and making it to the championship 2 years in a row and almost winning the championship our senior year. But obviously our goal our senior year was to make it to the championship and win. We made part of the goal, so it was rewarding.
Almost pulled it off.
Almost did.
Yeah, you and 5 other athletes were the foundation of the women's soccer program since its inception. What's so special about those teammates, and what does it mean to you to have that type of legacy at the campus?
Well, like I said before, started from 8 people, having 4 different coaches throughout our 4 years together. Just all of us sticking together and not quitting and just playing together. We were stronger for it. And I'd like to thank my teammates for that because it was awesome 4 years, very memorable.
So having said that, what does this achievement mean to you?
Well, I'm extremely honored. I want to say thanks for your care, your caring, support, and those memories to the athletic staff, my family, my friends, teammates, and then some.
Great. All right. Well, well done, Bree, and congratulations. These are our 2019-2020 Student Athletes of the Year. Well, it's official. We've come to the end of our program. I want to congratulate Robbie and Bree once again, and a big thank you to both of them for stopping by to be recognized. It was great to see them. I also want to congratulate all of this year's nominees. Each of them had an outstanding season and helped make this another phenomenal year at Penn State Hazleton. Looking back, it was a really great year, but obviously a very difficult one, especially over the past several months. In one way or another, we've all been affected by the coronavirus, the financial crisis, injustice being committed against people of color, and civil unrest around the country. These are challenges that we continue to face to this day, and we can't afford to just sit back and hope things will get better. I know that Penn State will rally to meet these difficulties head on, and we'll all strive to protect one another from the illnesses and the inequalities that have plagued our society for far too long. Whether it's making one small change in your personal life or standing up for the well-being of another, we all play an important role in healing our communities and our country. Before I get out of here, I need to thank some people. First, I want to thank our student athletes for another amazing year. You all make our job so rewarding in ways you can't even imagine. Patrice and I are so grateful to be able to spend our time with you, and we can't wait to get back and see you. I also want to thank our coaching staff. These are folks who don't get a lot of recognition. They do what they do because they love sports and they genuinely care about our students and our student athletes. I need to give Patrice a shout out because unfortunately she couldn't be here. She wanted to be in this video, but she's off being a great mom right now, and I know she sends her best regards to everyone. Lastly, I want to thank all of you for tuning into these videos and allowing me to goof around and be silly. I hope in some very small way you were able to take the time out of the daily realities of life and have a few laughs, most importantly to celebrate the achievements of our student athletes and maybe even reconnect with someone who you haven't seen in quite a while. Well, I believe at the top of the program I promised a montage, so let's end this thing in style, shall we? Thank you everyone so very much and have a great summer. We are